Hi, we're here on a nice Saturday again. It was basically the same reasons as last week. Partner not home, feel comfortable talking right now. This week was quite the roller coaster. What did I add this week? I added a fourth push up. Yay. It's been going well. Fourth push up is not that harsh, but I also couldn't do a fifth one. But I generally did everything. I missed a smoothie one day, or even 2 days, because I got home very late and didn't want to bother anybody. And one time I just straight up forgot. Uh, but with that one, I don't feel that bad because that is mainly for my enjoyment. I do think I get enough vitamins. Um, Once I didn't do sports, and that has a very specific reason. That was Wednesday. I was invited on a birthday party from a work colleague, and that meant a lot to me because, especially like the first year, I specifically avoided work relationships, like friendships and everything, because I don't know, because I was like, I want to do my work and I want to go home. I want to just do my hobbies other than that. So I didn't really have a lot of impact on other people at work for a very long time. I've changed that view, and and it's not like I'm not nice to people, but I have always declined invitations. So I have stopped getting them, which is completely fair. Like, yeah. And I got invited to go bowling, and we went bowling with some other work colleagues, and it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed myself. Uh, I'm really bad at bowling. But yeah, I too until today still have sore muscles in my right shoulder and in my left ass cheek. I love bowling. It's such a nice even workout. But yeah, that's the point. That was my workout, and I couldn't do anything that day anymore. After 2 hours of bowling, I was just done. Um, yeah. I played awfully. Actually, the last game I played pretty well, or like average. So for me, extremely well. It was just a lot of fun. I should do that more frequently, especially because my partner also enjoys it. But between two people, really enjoying games, them enjoying art as well, and bouldering, dude, their wrists never exist. And if theirs exist, mine don't exist. So it's hard to find timings for this. But yeah, generally work week has been harsh, and I don't want to particularly talk about it. Just some not okay things happen, and I try my best to compensate for them, even though I feel overrun. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say to that. It's been harsh. My partner also didn't have the best time. Like, you always like, it's not on purpose or anything, but everything always happens all at once. If you're having a bad time, your partner also always has a bad time, and yeah. But I think we coasted through it quite well. We supported each other, but it was both difficult for both of us because we felt awful. But I think that we did really well considering that. I think we were there for each other really well. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of householding still, trying to get the last stuff done that I feel uncomfortable with here. And yeah, just putting time into Celeste other than that. On that Wednesday, also my first day without Celeste. I actually want to look at that right now. Yeah, I went down from 80 hours for the last 2 weeks, according to Steam 250, in just 5 days. So I didn't play a lot. But yeah, I've been playing No Draft. It's really fun. It's hard, but I think very doable. Trying to get a clean run currently. I don't know. I'm starting to lose interest in getting a clean run. I don't know what to do about that. But I might just move on, and honestly I should just push through it. But if I play less because I want to play something else than No Draft, then I'll just play something else than No Draft. But yeah, I've also not been streaming. That's because I've been doing the house, like a lot of household. Not I've been doing the household, and my partner didn't do anything. No, uh, I've been doing householding, and a lot is continuing to get done. I got a heck ton done in my week off, and I'm trying to continue that to get everything in order to a way where I'm happy about it. So yeah, doing well there, I think. And we'll continue that tomorrow. So currently it's 4 p.m. I played a few hours of Celeste. Didn't do my sports yet. Didn't do my walk yet. Basically, all I did was household. So I will not hit my Celeste quota, I think, this week, which I'm disappointed with. And I don't know what to do about that yet. But maybe it will just be a full day tomorrow of gaming. I generally wanna do that. I wanna continue to be good at Celeste, and last stream we talked about what I wanna do, because I don't just wanna rush down all of Summit, but I want to learn all of Summit. Summit is by far the largest section of any percent. And I just need to put in the time and the effort, and I want to learn all of it. And so I said I want to do a Summit checkpoint and then another checkpoint, where sometimes just go back to 6B. So the suggestion I got that I liked the most was to do 5B, because I feel like in 5B I have the least amount of pressure. I think if I go for resort, go for even site to some extent, but lesser so, go for city even to a lesser extent, go for 6A, 5A, go for ridge even. A clean run will be world record. And I mean like a really clean run, not like any run that finishes, right? But we agree that because the way I choose my strats, if I were to get a clean run of that level, it would be a world record. I can assure you that's not true for 5B. Like secured to 5B, the thing that I want to do to 6B, pretty much. First of all, that's really cool. I'm super happy to see that. And second of all, I just don't like 5B enough. I don't like 5B enough to do the absurd strats, especially not Theo section. I finally found some fun in Theo section. I don't want to destroy that by doing, like in the second room, to finish that with a forward stemmo hyper grounded ultra instead of a reverse. Like, why would I do that, you know? And Yeah, I enjoyed that suggestion. So my general goal is, I don't know, finish no draft, learn Theo section maybe. Finish Theo section, learn updraft. God, updraft. Learn through the mirror, learn downdraft, learn start leaf chamber for last. Definitely leaf chamber for last. Then learn 2.5k, and that will be the end of the year likely already at that point. But yeah, starting to get through everything. And with learn, I mean actually run it as well. I want to get a good time there. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why do people not do the stuff I do if it gives you vault records and checkpoints? And why do the checkpoint vault record holders that do the stuff that I do not automatically have IL or even full game vault record? Yes, it translates, but the upkeep to keep being good at such hard strats is a lot. And the only way to master that is, I guess, get to an event horizon of strat consistency where you don't get rusty. And I think the only level I reached that on is 6B. Not that I'm consistent, but I do harsh strats and I can still completely do them without major loss of consistency after even half a year. Right. So, yeah, what does that mean for full game if I am talking about learning not even 2 levels until the end of the year, right? We're having August. Well, likely that it will take a long time before I feel comfortable with doing full game. Learning every level doesn't mean I'm happy with it. Learning every checkpoint doesn't mean I'm happy with the level. But I think getting myself to be able to actually do ILs sometimes is the goal. And I think that will be the quest of the next year. I'm starting it now just to make it sure, but it will be the quest of next year. So what about 6B Umfi? Yeah, right. I don't know. Recently I've been enjoying playing Start again. More than Reflection. Even though Reflection is a lot easier and would be the more impressive world record, I guess, to people. So the answer to that is it will come again. It will not be an issue. I think I'm actually pretty consistent at rock bottom. I think rock bottom is a completely consistent bull checkpoint. I don't think that of Reprieve or the other two for that matter. Yeah, but I also didn't think that about rock bottom at some point. So we'll get there. Getting better at stuff that is not 6B will likely also get me better at the game, therefore make me better at 6B. I assume. There's still some part of me that tells me to just push through some 6B stuff, especially Reflection. Because it would be a huge milestone. You could argue that me chickening out of finishing the last checkpoint that I don't have for record in N6B is equally as bad as not doing the stuff outside of 6B and actually getting something I already. Yeah, you could argue that, I think. I don't think I don't care honestly. Do I agree? I don't. I The honest answer is I don't care. I'm doing what I have fun with. But I generally think that the way that I currently have a mindset of like, hey, this sounds fun, let's do it, is pretty healthy. And that I think with a more full game oriented mindset, I'll stop thinking about, oh yeah, but I have to be better than the level experts here, right? A thing that I have when I am in city, I'm looking at the city world record, and it's like city is a movement heavy checkpoint. Checkpoint, I say it's as long as a checkpoint, but yeah, city is a movement heavy level. Hitting all the strats is not that bad. Like, I know, oh no, there's chamber boost. Is it chamber boost? Dude, surely. No, it's not chamber boost. That's central chamber. What am I? What's the last checkpoint of city called? Wait, I need to look this up. I'll go crazy. Chasm boost. I didn't look it up. I just opened the. I just opened the tab and it was enough for me to remind myself. Chasm boost. I I think a clean run could get me something that I'd be more than happy with. I don't need perfect movement to shave off the last 2 seconds. I just need to hit all the strats. That's what I do. I can always PB it later. It doesn't need to be a perfect run like City needs to be world record. I don't need to beat world record to prove myself anything. Because it's not my goal. Any percent is. Getting a good run is. And if the Celeste community after 5 years now has finally reached the point where I would call other people's runs, yeah, that's better than I need mine to be, then I can be happy about that. Because that has always been the case. World records are coincidental for me. I want to get a good run for my standards. Just so happens that my standards are extremely high, especially like for myself, of course. Your run that is like a 113 city is still really good. I just wouldn't accept myself having such a run. Doesn't take away from what you're doing. If you're unhappy with it, feel free to improve it. But yeah, I don't need a 52. I would enjoy hitting every strat. I do not need world records. I need the ability to hit my strats. And a basis. A basis to improve upon, not by adding strats per se, but just by getting good at them. That's always what my goal was, right? I add everything, then I hit a decent run. It ends up being world record because nobody else wants to do that. And that's it. The only run that I got that was because of clean movement was Lake World Record 15,000 years ago and 5A Start World Record. That was actually extremely clean. Also 1.5K World Record, I think. I don't think I did any strat there. But yeah, that's it. That's entirely it. Nothing else. So I'm not known as the movement guy, and I don't need to be. But that's hard for me. Like I'm like, yeah, I'll take that guy's skill in movement and that gal's skill in precision, and I'll take your feather movement, and I'll be offended if you are better than me in Saiyan. That's how I work. That's always I've been open about this. I'm not toxic about it, except for to myself. But it is something where my energy also comes from, right? My energy comes from that. And additionally, my passion and why I'm good at the video game. So don't worry. If I ever hit like my perfect any percent, it might end up being a 25-50. And I'm like, hey, I hit every strat. Yeah, I died a few times, but I've never been about being clean about it. I've been about hitting the strats, dude. I'll be like, yeah, that's a good basis. Now we can start to run. And I think that's where we'll be at some point. The most important things are, for me, don't chicken out of the strat. Go for everything that you think might be consistent someday. Play 6B. Get there. Get towards any percent. You got this. And put in the time. So yeah, that's it. And I think I'm working towards that. So, what I'll add next week, I know that already. Nothing major. I don't think I can handle anything major currently. I think with the sports stuff, I am at the limit of amount of time that I can put in. The walk takes a lot of time. The exercises are a good break, but they do take a lot of time, and my stretches take a lot of time. I think I don't want to add any like new exercise. I will add reps at some point again. But at some point I'll also like you change it, right? Like maybe some week actually I'll write that down for me mentally because I don't care. Let's just run for the amount I would walk. I have a set smallest allowed round. Why not just run it? It would literally take less time. I have running shoes because I tried to run for a month. I hated it. But hey, in that case, it would be an optimization in my head. Maybe I could trick myself into preferring this. Because walking would be the alternative, and that's slow. And that wastes more time. And because my minimum required is not time but distance, that could work. And then we could take back some of the time. Same counts for the exercises I'm doing. If at some point, like, hey, I don't want to add more than 20 squats. 20 squats is my max. Okay, sure. But I could put a weight on my shoulders or put a weight somewhere like a belt weight or some BS and reduce it to 10 because that's then what I can do, and then increase it up to 20 again. Like I have laid a foundation that is healthy. So general health. I haven't been weighing myself. I don't want to weigh myself. I think it's useless because my goal is not to lose weight. I think it would be a nice side effect, but it's not a goal of mine. So at some point I want to make it a goal because I do not feel fully comfortable with my body. So for the purpose of this and looking forward into actually wanting to have that as a goal, let's talk about how I'm doing in general. Since I don't weigh myself, you don't have a full transparent view into that because I don't care, so you won't know. So, yeah, I've been eating a lot of snacks at work. There's just free chocolate everywhere. Like you, especially while stressed, stress eating is a real thing. And there's just a Nucini and a Knoppas everywhere. Dude, I don't know if you have that everywhere, but dude, that stuff is so good. And we have so much of it. And like there's also free ice cream and stuff. Like yeah, it's real good. And yeah, I didn't care, and I don't think I want to in a near future. But theoretically, that would be an important thing to remove and hold myself accountable for if I actually want to lose weight. Because I personally think that I'm currently not losing weight. And that is not because I'm not doing enough healthy stuff. It is because while stressed, while at work, while drinking coffee and tea, I just eat piece of chocolate on the side. I eat a cookie, maybe two or three. Yeah, and I don't need to. And that would be a good thing to remove. That is for future me, though. I currently enjoy myself. I currently feel like adding more healthy things is better than removing unhealthy things, which is interesting. I don't think I ever had that point of view onto life. So, Ryan, what's it like in the future? Celeste. A lot of Celeste, hopefully. I'll have a week in Berlin at the end of September, so in like a month. But there will be a full week of no Celeste. Huge. Which technically also means to reach my goal of 5,000 hours at the end of the year. I need to I need to do that. By the way, let's calculate real quick. We have approximately 4 months left. Let's assume there's 1 week of 25 hours left. So then I'm approximately at 4,575 hours. So that's 425 hours I still need. I have 1 week less than there is left after. Which week do we currently have? There's let me actually look that up. Dude, how many weeks are there left in the year? 18 weeks. So, then 17 weeks. 16 if we take into account the week that I'm not there. So we have 26.6 hours I need to play per week in order to get to my goal. Or the other way you could look at that, there's 3,120 hours left until the end of the year. And I want to play a sixth of that in Celeste. Yeah. That's what I want to do. And we'll see whether I will succeed. I said multiple times that I would like to just spend the time with the game, that amount, and that also means spreadsheet and stuff. But I would like to get both done. I still stand by that, and I don't think I will feel defeated if I don't hit the 5K at the end of the year. But we'll see. So, the future is bright. Next week will suck because of work. I will hate next week. I'll be fine. I will do my exercises soon, or pretty much immediately after. I will do my walk very soon. I will still do some householding, and I hope I can stream still today. And if not, I hope I can stream a lot tomorrow. Yeah. I would enjoy to hear from you in the comments. I um I got a comment that told me that I will for sure bounce back after my sickness. It really helps, as silly as that sounds. And I don't mean I want to hear from you. Oh Ryan, you're doing so well. I'm so happy for you. No, I want you to talk about life, dude. Like I want to hear, yo, uh I don't know. Work has been fine for me recently. Stuff's going well. And just if you're open to it, write like a 2 sentence completely anonymized journal entry for yourself. Feel free to even delete it afterwards, as in don't even send it. But I would enjoy that. And I would just enjoy hearing from you. If you actually send it, I'll gladly read it. That was my general goal, because I would like to know how other people are doing. Because I think sharing experiences, whether they're really nice or really awful, is worth something. And bonding over like 2 sentences to some extent, I think is really cool, because it tells us something about who we are, or the way we write stuff, and it says a lot. It really does say a lot. So feel free to share. I'd appreciate it. I'd be happy to read it. I'll gladly answer if I feel like I should or I can. And for example, I didn't answer to the comment that I was talking about, that I found really nice, because I didn't know what to answer. Like, do I answer, yo, thanks? Like, no. What if I then don't bounce back? I can't. That's not the point. I think hearting it was what was the correct choice. I think it was really sweet. I want you to know that it improved my day. But I don't think commenting would have been the correct thing to do. You know what I mean. Correct thing to do is silly, but yeah. Well, this has been a long talk, considering there's nothing that deep in here. Usually when we had long talks, there was like huge things that I wanted to talk about or get off my chest, but I honestly feel like I'm doing well. Oh, the therapy thing, I wanted to go to therapy to be able to deal better with not having to give 150% to be satisfied. Um First of all, my therapist has not contacted me back at all. Um but Uh, so something that I talk about with people when I say that therapy can help, it sometimes it doesn't mean that you need therapy to be able to do it at all. It means that it helps so you get there faster. And I think the same is happening right now with me. I didn't have the possibility to talk with my therapist about this, but I feel like I am more lenient with myself, and I'm not like I have to shoot for 5,300 hours at the end of the year and pure game time. Otherwise, I'll be disappointed. I'm not saying that therapy is useless, exactly the opposite. I think I would have gotten there faster, and I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting somewhere. It's a lot of work, and it's hard for myself. But if my therapist is in summer break, which I don't know about your therapist, but in Austria, that usually is the case actually. Most of them have kids. They want to spend the time with their kids. They usually can very much afford to do so, and I'm very happy for them. So yeah, that's a normal thing here. I don't expect to hear back from them until the beginning of September. So yeah, I'm doing better. I still worked on myself. I didn't say, "Oh yucks, shucks, yucks, shucks." I guess my therapist isn't there. Guess I'll not improve. No, it's like it goes both ways. First of all, you can improve without your therapist. Second of all, of course, your therapist makes it a heck of a ton easier. Um, but yeah, mm, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, we'll hear each other next weekend. Maybe on a Saturday, maybe on a Sunday. I'll do my sports. I'll uh, I'll do some household. I'll go for my walk, and then I'll play the Celeste. Bye.